faith, belief in action. Randy Ollis is finding people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and sharing their stories with you. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith, brought to you by Northview Church.
In today's Finding Faith, we are so excited to be celebrating the start of something new in Greenwood, along with a very special holiday taking place today. Neha Patel is here to tell us more. Neha, thanks for being here. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start here. What is BAPS? What does that mean, and what is that organization? What do you guys do?
So I'm grateful to have the opportunity to talk about something so near and dear to my heart, especially on India's Independence Day. Just a little bit about BAPS. It's a volunteer-driven spiritual organization dedicated to selfless service, and at the heart of it all is Mandir, which is Sanskrit for a Hindu house of worship. And my journey with the Mandir started in Avon, where my brother and I were able to go to Sunday assemblies, volunteer, things like that, which really served the foundation of who we are. Yes. But as our community grew in Avon, of course, our needs also grew, which led us to Greenwood, where our new Mandir stands. And there, Mayor Myers, the First Lady, and their team really opened us with open arms, and it provided us new avenues to create this space of unity and growth.
What is the importance of a Mandir?
So Mandir serves as a spiritual sanctuary for the community. So our inaugural celebrations are actually happening. Okay. And there's two remarkable events. One on Saturday, where we're going to present a cultural program of dances, skits, speeches, and then on Sunday, where we're going to gather for Vedic prayers for universal peace and happiness. And we invite all and everyone to come and join us.
There's something special about that, being able to have that right here in Indiana, and giving that opportunity for people to serve and worship. What does that mean to you to have that Mandir here in Greenwood and be in your hometown now?
Yeah, so to be candid, as a child of Indian immigrant parents, I'm thankful that the Mandir kind of provided me this unique experience to integrate my culture into the fabric of our diverse society. It was where I learned humility, where I learned compassion, where I learned the power of unity, and that really served as a sanctuary when I got to medical school and as a budding physician, because it allowed me to reset, to reflect, to be able to aspire to be a better person in the service of others.
So there's a festival as well celebrating all of this. Explain what's going to be happening and what kind of enjoyment and excitement and fun there's going to be involved in that.
Of course. So we truly believe in volunteerism, and we live by the credo, "In the joy of others lies our own," which my gurus Pramukh Swami Maharaj and Mahant Swami Maharaj lived for. And this summer we have this unique opportunity to embrace the Festival of Inspirations, which is happening in Robbinsville, New Jersey. It is a marking of a culmination of 12 years of dedicated service through the creation of Swaminarayan Akshardham. And the footage that we really see of Swaminarayan Akshardham really doesn't do justice to the architectural marvel that it really is. And the volunteerism really drives it, because, to give you a personal example, my brother recently graduated from Rose-Hulman as an engineer, and he went immediately to Akshardham to volunteer. And also, we're holding a blood drive. And not only that, the children are also giving back to the community through the Days of Giving donation drive, giving their birthday money, their pocket money to have school supplies, non-perishable food items, really to serve back to the community. And that's what Mandir really is, a beacon of inspiration, celebrating our unity and our diversity, whether that be at the Festival of Inspirations or whether that be at the inaugural celebrations in Greenwood.
You also mentioned, before we go here, Indian Independence Day. What does that mean to you, and how are you going to celebrate that today?
Of course. So India's Independence Day is very important to me, because someone who who is culturally rooted in India, but also has lived and grown up in America. How do I sort of culminate my two cultures? How do I share that with my family, with my friends as well? Today I have to go back to clinic after we are done with this, but there I will be sharing about my culture, bringing in a little bit of food as well, and just sharing that joy about Mandir, about my culture with the rest of the world.
Well, Neha, thank you so much for coming and teaching us a little bit and helping us get a little bit smarter and learn a little bit.
Awesome. So, thank you for having me, Cody.
I'm Randy Allis. Thanks for joining me in the Finding Faith podcast. Join me again next time as I share more stories of people who are guided by their faith. If this podcast has touched you, I hope you'll share it with a friend. If you have a story you want to share, go to lifestylelive.tv and click on the contact button.
This is Finding Faith with Randy Allis. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network online at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.